With only 1 day left to secure your pick'ems for playoffs, if you bought the pass and you haven't secured your pick'ems yet, you definitely should go and do that, but after watching this video, because I'm going to be giving you guys my personal opinion as to how the playoffs and eventually grand final is going to go down. Right after a word from today's sponsor. Skin Club is a popular CS2 case opening site with a ton of different provably fair game modes, like case battles, upgrader, and more. They also have daily cases, a ton of different deposit methods, and just as many ways to withdraw your winnings. And the best part is, if you wanted to try it out, you can use code DNB or the link in the description below for a free 7% bonus when you deposit. They also have a limited time event going on right now where you can earn rewards just by playing on the site. 18 plus only and play responsibly. And huge thanks to Skin Club for sponsoring this video. Alright, so before we even get into the bracket, yeah, I already know what the haters are gonna say. When he didn't pick my team to go into the grand finals. When he's only 8k elo in Premier. I've heard it all before, brother. There's nothing you can say that's gonna hurt me, I promise. Although getting right into it, looking at the bracket, we have Furia and Pain playing on Thursday, 2 Brazilian teams, and I honestly think that Furia is going to secure this win. So I have Furia moving up. Then between FaZe and Mongols, the last time FaZe played the Mongols, they did pretty good, although I'm 100% certain that the Mongols have definitely studied FaZe and studied how they play. This will be a very close game, I think, but I strongly believe that FaZe will end up securing the win and moving on to the semifinals, which means that the first game in the semifinals will be FaZe versus Furia. Then moving on to the second bracket, Navi versus Vitality. Now I really love Navi. I think JL is a great player with definite GOAT potential if he just keeps playing the game. He has nice individual skill, and I think that Alexibi is a great IGL. Although obviously, as I'm sure most of you guys know, Vitality has been playing like crazy. They just recently had a 30 game win streak that was only broken by Legacy, and they have won so many tournaments this year, you just have to give it to Vitality. So I have Vitality moving on to the semifinals above Navi. Then between Spirit and Mouse, this is a little bit of a weird one because Mouse was playing in really good form for all of the other tournaments this year. Although watching the Austin Major, it doesn't really seem like Mouse is playing their best. Obviously they did get into the playoffs, so they have to be playing somewhat good, but Spirit is just playing amazing Counter-Strike. So I put Spirit above Mouse to play against Vitality in the semifinals. Now between Furia and FaZe, I definitely think that this will be a difficult game for them, but FaZe will be winning this game. Unless it is a major upset, and unless Simple just doesn't show up at all, I think that this will be a pretty cut and dry game for FaZe. I'm sure it probably will go to the third map because of course it is the semi-finals and they're playing against a really great team. I mean, Furia has fallen, but I think that FaZe will secure this, especially with Kerrigan as their IGL and especially with Simple playing as good as he's been playing. Then between Vitality and Spirit, this one is a really hard one. These teams have played against each other in grand finals before and it has been really close. Spirit has been playing amazing Counter-Strike and obviously they have Donk, which I think will go down as one of the greatest players of all time, but Vitality is just in such strong form, it is ridiculous. Apex is doing amazing calls, and not to mention, it seems like to me Apex is playing way better than most other IGLs right now. Obviously Kerrigan is playing really good on the calls, and behind the scenes Kerrigan's putting in a bunch of work, but it seems like to me Apex is putting in a bunch of work behind the scenes and also just in the game. Apex is getting a lot of kills in his games compared to Kerrigan, and honestly he's just playing amazingly. And you cannot forget Zywoo versus Chopper. If that is any indicator of who is going to win versus Vitality and Spirit, I would say that Vitality is going to win. I would love to see Donk play against Simple, but I think that right now what is most realistic and what we need the most is Zywoo versus Simple, so I will move Vitality into the grand final. Now for me to call the grand final, this is a tough one. I think that what I'll say is my brain is telling me Vitality will win, but my heart is telling me that FaZe will win. If Simple can get into prime Simple headspace and Elige can lock in to get a NA soil win for himself and for everyone else in NA, I think that FaZe honestly has a really good chance to beat Vitality. Although obviously FaZe would be the underdogs, Vitality is just playing so so amazing. They have Rops on the rifle, Apex as the IGL, Zywoo, who is the best opper in the game right now. Honestly, I couldn't tell you who's gonna win the whole thing, although I want FaZe to win the Austin Major. Vitality, they don't need any more wins. Vitality's already gotten their trophies. They've already played so good. They don't need any more trophies. FaZe needs to lock in, and Simple needs to get one more trophy and one more MVP to solidify himself as the greatest of all time. I think we all know that Simple is the greatest of all time. There is an argument to be made about Zywoo, and I think that Zywoo is a great player, but he's only passed Simple in MVPs because he has been playing the game. Simple hasn't. Either way, I think that this is going to be a great tournament. I look forward to watching it, and definitely let me know your guys' opinions in the comments below. Let me know what you disagree with me on, because I definitely would be interested to hear. And let's start some conversations about these teams and about this tournament before it's over, because in just 4 days the Austin Major will be over. This will all be history, and who knows when we're gonna get a major in North America again. By the way guys, we now have our very own Discord server. You can join it from the description if you want to find people to trade with, teammates, or if you want to be a part of the community. I do giveaways in there all the time, so definitely make sure you join if you don't want to miss out on free skins. And there is a 94% chance that if you're watching this right now, you are not subscribed. So if you just checked and you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that sub button so that you don't miss out on any future videos or giveaways.